Alrighty, anatomy and physiology students. So today we are going to engage in a diagnosomy of the digestive system. So these are all going to involve different disorders involving the digestive system, and I hope through the descriptions I provide that you will be able to, through your research, be able to tell me what disorder or what condition I am demonstrating. So here we go. Number one. Number one, the condition is something that Americans spend a significant amount of money on, about $725 million a year. And I don't have to have a bowel movement every day. However, if I was to have regular exercise and high fiber diet, whole grains, fruits, vegetables, that kind of thing, right, then I won't have this issue. But this is the issue that happens when I'm struggling, right? Like I'm just not getting stimulation. I am not getting bowel movements on a regular basis. And because of that, I need some help. I need something I have this condition where feces is just built up inside of me. And I need to poop. And the reality is that if I don't get some help, I might need to buy some laxatives and figure it out. So what do we call it when we need to unclog our plumbing, if you will? That was number one. You should hit pause and enter it. Alrighty, now number two. Number two refers to a condition that occurs in response to the fact that you have consumed dairy, right? So this is a disorder where the individual lacks the enzyme that is needed to digest the main sugar that is found in milk. And so because of this, if you are or do have this two-word item for number two, you oftentimes will have a lot of cramping and bloating and gas and nausea and significant diarrhea about 30 minutes to 2 hours after you consume dairy products. So what is the name of this two-word condition? Hit pause. All right, number three. Number three is sometimes referred to as heartburn. And heartburn, it's referred to heartburn because where we feel this is we tend to feel this in the upper portion of our esophageal tract, right? And really what's happening is this, right? There is a sphincter, right, that is malfunctioning and permitting stomach acids to come back up into our esophagus. And this upward flow of acid causes a burning sensation in our throat, okay? And because it's located centrally to the body here, we generally refer to or call it heartburn. This is a significant thing. It can be painful, and actually it can even lead to, if you have significant issues with this, then you should take over the counter medicines and things to try to suppress it, because you can end up in situations where you can even have over really, really long periods of time esophageal cancer issues, some of that kind of thing, right? So if you take some, Prilosec, it's for example, you generally can control this particular disorder. So, alrighty, so that is number three. All right, number four on our list of digestive disorders. Number four. Oh, this is, okay. So this is an autoimmune and digestive disorder. And these people, they have trouble with digesting gluten. Gluten is a protein. It's found in rye, found in barley, it's found in wheat. And basically what happens is these things cause a quote unquote triggering of the small intestines. And so because of that, when this person consumes gluten, they become incredibly uncomfortable. Just like in the number 2 one, where they have extreme bloating and abdominal pain, diarrhea, but these people also will have some vomiting that occurs sometimes, and constipation can also occur, and there's no known cure for it. So, number 4, about 1% of the population of the United States has it. And what is the name of the disease? 2 words. By the way, number 3, hopefully you just put 1 word. I'm just looking for one thing. All right, and for number 5, the last of our list. So this, about a quarter of the population has issues with this, okay? And these, basically what happens is there are little pebbles that are composed of and made of cholesterol and bile salts. And what happens is these things build up in the gallbladder. And what happens is when these things build up in the gallbladder, they can actually cause the bile duct that joins together the gallbladder to the external structures, whether that's of, I think it's generally going to be with regards to the bladder, with regards to your pancreas and your liver. And what ends up happening is because of that, an infection occurs. All right. And so if that infection occurs, we need these things to be absolutely removed so that they can, so that normal flow of bile, salts, bile products can occur. Okay, so sometimes there are surgical procedures that occur for this, and sometimes people just pass them painfully. Okay, some risk factors involved in this. Obesity is a risk factor involved in this. Okay, and shortage of fiber in your diet can cause this. Excess fats can cause these things to build up. Again, they build up in your gallbladder, and they stop the movement of bile substances, bile products from moving along. So, all right, so that is the Diagnose Me 5 challenge. And I hope that you get them all right. And then press enter. Take care.